Where perimeter play so often is the deciding factor, tonight I expect this to be a slugfest inside.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Joel Embiid, and it's Daniels in at the 3 slot.
That high release point for Garnett really helps him. Feels like nobody can block his shot inside.
Washington finds Young, and here's Collins for 3. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. Sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here's Nash, guarded by Young. 6 to shoot. He takes it in. That one goes in. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. To the middle. Here's Hunter, and he buries his first look.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense.
Oh,
Man, what a punch that was.
Bad intentions.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air.
The circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Here's Collins. No good there. Excellent D there from Embiid. Garnett passes to Nash. Nails it from 3.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Young finds Collins. Back to Young. Here's Washington with the drive. And Washington powers it through.
You could see the landing gear disappear. Washington had one goal, and that was to fly to the rack.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. He was still sliding right there.
Pass to Garnett. Here's Daniels. 5 on the clock. Takes the 3.
You see the commitment from Collins there. Excellent work making an impact on defense. After 5 shots, that's their first miss. I definitely call that a good start.
If you look back on Sixers history, that was something else, man! Wow!
Showing some power. Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Here's Nash. And here's another one for the Sixers.
Boy, the pure jumper of Nash, the ball looks so sweet coming off his fingertips.
And here's Harris outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Nash passes to Garnett. Shoots over Collins. And too long on the shot. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
And you're going up against a team that has revenge on the brain. Besting them in the conference semis last year.
Would you suspect a little bad blood or bad feelings from the opposing side? They better be ready to scrap.
Yeah, sharp feed by Collins. His coaches want more of that from him.
It's deflected. They recover it, and so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. And Philadelphia calls time here.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
All right, let's look back over the last 10 games now and see which teams were topping the charts in three-point shooting. Number 1, Atlanta.
These guys have been spacing the floor, spreading out the defense, and getting the three-point shots they want as opposed to settling for bad ones.
.151 left in the first quarter. He gets it in there. The Hawks leading. Now Young, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Harris misses.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Iguodala.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Pass to Hunter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Team free. At the line for Atlanta, Hunter.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Hunter. The Sixers trailing. Here's Nash. 5 points in the game. Washington passes to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Here's Nash, guarded by Young. With the teardrop. The rebound by the Hawks. Outside Hunter. Back to Young. Right wing for 3. Collins. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Pass to Garnett. They need this. And the layup is good. Garnett's gotten his second bucket.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
John Collins has been leading the charge for Atlanta, absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. You know, for the Hawks, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Mo Bamba out there with John Collins. Then it's Smith, then there's Devin Booker, and it's Washington in at small forward. So that's the Hawks 5.
A dependable stretch for Washington is also somebody who continues to look to improve every year in the league.
And as for P.J. Washington, lots of success early on and lots of room to grow.
To me, Grant, he's got all the skills. I mean, he's got a big body. He can play either the 4 or the 5 effectively. And he can dominate you inside physically. Not a lot of guys can do that. And then he can back out and make the 3-2. It's a lethal combination.
Pass to Dumars. Here's Nash. Just 5 to shoot. Tries again. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Sigma doing a nice job using his height on the backboards. Does a really good job pouncing all over misses.
Daniels is checked in for the Sixers. Well, Clark, we're over a decade now with the restricted area on NBA courts. How much would that have changed things during your day?
I think quite a bit because the game was played closer to the bucket. I mean, there was more post-up action, more attacking of the rim from close in, so I do think it would have had an impact on how the game was played and officiated had that restricted arc area been in existence. And perhaps it might have led earlier to teams looking to space the floor a little more to create more driving lanes without a lot of help defense.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Nash. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid talked about setting the tone. He said it's not easy being a leader. I'm not an off-the-court guy. I'm more reserved. But on the court, I show up. That's the way I like to lead, dominating on the court, offensively, defensively, and try to bring everybody along with me. Brian?
He does it well, for sure. Allie, thanks for that. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Smith's showing you that he's aggressive, he's athletic, and he's strong. Doesn't mind playing through contact. He gets the job done.
The 76ers have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Pass to Garnett. Shoots over Collins. Garnett no good.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Nash. He's guarded by Washington. Nash passes to Garnett. Sinks that one from the post. Garnett's got 6.
Inside, Garnett runs into some good coverage, but he keeps his composure, stays calm, and gets by.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And he drops the first.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
And so Washington nails both of them. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. And he drives in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 11.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Booker defending with the 10-footer. And here's another one for the Sixers.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Collins passes to Washington. Collins a screen. Here's Booker. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
You love Booker's competitive fire. He doesn't back off his shot just because it's well defended.
For 3. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Smith passes to Collins. Washington outside. Hits a 3-pointer. Washington's got 6 in the quarter.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
Out to the right wing. 16 feet out. Collins with the rebound.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Launches it. The fadeaway. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now. His first miss. Pass to Sigma. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Bamba. Washington inside. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Boy, lock into that focus from Washington there. Love the body control, too. Excellent.
Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds in the game. Oh, deflected. Here's Nash. Money from 17 feet out. Nash has got his 3rd bucket of the night. The Hawks have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Smith finds Bamba from behind the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle. Boy, that defense smothered them in there. Love the intensity.
And so it's Atlanta, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thank you so much, guys. John, that's a talented team over there. What's given you guys the edge thus far?
I think we just came ready to play. I think the home court's giving us a little advantage, and I think we're just coming out and compete tonight. And I like the way we're starting, and I think we have to maintain that to finish the game out.
Their mentality was right on from the get-go, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Atlanta Hawks.
The way this has looked, this must feel like a shoot-around to them. They're jogging to spots and getting open. I think I could even get open right now, Shaq.
Kenny, we've seen you run to the board. You're not getting open.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching, love the three-point shootout. Here are some of the possible contenders.
Well, I love this group. I mean, each one of them can legitimately win the event. But then again, these days, a lot of people in this league could possibly win it.
Yep, from 1 to 5, we've got shooters at every position. Can't wait for the All-Star Saturday night.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. A fantastic game from John Collins in this one.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. They've got Joel Embiid, and it's Daniels in at the small forward position.
Yeah, Booker sees how they're defending him and just takes what's there.
His first shot attempt. That one's wide left.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Okongwu with the bucket.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
That's exactly what they want. Get him into the offensive flow right away and then keep it going.
Rejected by Okongwu. Young finds Johnson. And here's Okongwu. Back to Young. From deep, Johnson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists in the game.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
And Young gets it to go.
I just love the ball move.
And the 76ers call time here.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Hunters checked in for Bamba. Embiid passes to Nash. Pass to Daniels. Clock at 6. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Scoring in the NBA is the highest it's been in over 50 years, Clark. You think it's time for some rule changes to help the defense?
You know, I'm not sure where you would go in that regard because every rule change for the most part has certainly tilted towards the offense recently. And I don't necessarily have a problem with that. The NBA has made it clear that entertainment is a core pillar, and appeasing and appealing to their fans is a huge driver, and that means more offense as opposed to more defense.
Rejected by Okongwu.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And it's Devin Booker with a rebound.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
That one's good for 2.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Releases from 15. And the basket by Nash. Nash has got 9.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Oh, got that one up quick.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Philly fans, they're known for their passion, and Tyrese Maxey said, I love them because they're real. They're honest and they're tough. They know the game, they know what they're talking about, and they know what players are getting out of it. They care about winning, and that's what I care about. Brian?
That's such a great sports city, too. Allie, thank you. And there's the screen. There's Young with the three. Another three for Atlanta.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Even if they saw the step back coming, the defense didn't offer much resistance.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And Young isn't just a scorer. He also takes pleasure in creating opportunities for others.
Throws it up high. It's stolen by Hunter. Johnson for three. Rebound by the 76ers. Covered by Johnson. Here's Nash. 9 points in the game. High arcing shot. It's blocked.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold, this boy. Man.
Man, that's why Booker is one of the best passers in our game.
Here's Nash. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
76ers substitution. Jack Sigma, Andre Iguodala, Joe Dumars.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And down it goes. 2 points.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
Booker for three. Connects from downtown. Booker's got 7 now in this quarter.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Pass to Nash. Down low. Here's Dumars. Okongwu with the rebound.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Sends it home from three-point land. Young's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks destroying the competition as they end the quarter with a colossal 40-point lead. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Devin Booker out there with Trae Young. Then there's Johnson. Then there's Okongwu. And it's Hunter in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. They shoot again.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Atlanta.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Here's Booker. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down. That feed by Iguodala, a really good example of his passing ability.
Young with it, guarded now by Maxey, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Maxey surveys. And that one is hammered home.
Check out Maxey with the throwdown. Boy, he can get off the ground quick.
Here's Johnson. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Embiid, he's checked in for Iguodala. Free throw dropped for Johnson. Here's Maxey. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And Okongwu with the block. Booker, the pass to Okongwu. Now Young. Sinks it from distance.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm. And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Daniels. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor. Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first. You know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And he's good on the second. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Yeah, what a look. I mean, Young, a high-level passer.
Over to the wing. Inside. It's stolen by Okongwu. Here's Johnson. The rebound by Embiid. Philadelphia has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Nash, guarded by Young. Nash passes to Garnett. And it's good from the elbow.
There's that silky smooth jumper of Garnett's. Nice elevation, and the height of the release point makes that a reliable mid-range look.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And Okongwu with the block.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Hawks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they're going to win this one, making this their 47th victory so far.
And a great start to this season series for them, winning the first of the 2 games they'll play against Philadelphia.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for John Collins.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
The kick to Hunter. Gets the 3 to fall.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Pass to Daniels. Here's Garnett. Just 5 on the clock. Wing shot on the way. Atlanta with the rebound. Young, the pass to Hunter. Okongwu with it from deep. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
So we see the Hawks taking the W here. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports, as we present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Same bloodline as those who